Hello, my name is Talie Ayers from Three Little Birds Salon, Denver, Colorado, and today I'm going to be showing you a modern twist on an old Hollywood glam look called the Screen Siren. This is Maya. She'll be a lovely model today. She already has a lot of great texture in her hair, which I know will be good for this style, but we're just going to kind of work on not having so much volume up top, just kind of smoothing out the crown area and getting most of the waves kind of around her face and off of her shoulders. So we're going to start with damp hair and put in kind of a heavy amount of anti-gravity. It's going to kind of set the style. So we use about that much to start. We can always put more in. She does have a lot of hair. So we're going to work it in mid-lengths to ends, focusing kind of mainly on the ends to really set the curl. More. You can kind of use a fair amount of this product. It won't build up or get sticky or offset the style at all. That's what's good about most of the products. They kind of have a layering system. They all work well together. Alright, so once you get it in, we're going to comb it through and even it out throughout her hair. When you blow dry, you don't want to focus on volume at the root too much. We want to kind of keep it smooth down to our crown. Once the hair is nice and dry, we're going to take our Kevin Murphy comb and part it down the middle. You can kind of use whatever part is more attractive to them. She likes to wear it in the middle, so that's what we'll go with. Our curling iron. Because we don't want really any lift at the root base area, we're just going to focus on bringing it down and starting the wave at her eyebrow line. You want to make sure the hair is smooth when you wrap it around the rod, no twisting. You want to hold it until the hair is completely heated up. Wrap a Kevin Murphy roller around it. Again, making sure all of it's smooth. And take the section directly underneath. You're going to do the same thing, bringing your tension down. And you want to make sure that your lines around the head are the same for where your rollers are, so they should kind of have a continuous line all around the back of her head. So the front is done, and then in the back, you always want to start from the bottom. So we'll take the back, which is split, and section that into 2 sections, just like the front. Combing out any tangles, getting it really smooth for your curling iron. And then you do the section right above it. Again, you want to keep your curling iron at the same position as you did in the front, the same level. Alright, so you have a pattern that kind of looks like this. They all match up around. So we're going to take the session spray and spray it and let it set for a couple minutes. Let it cool. The cooling down process is probably the most important besides the anti-gravity. It's going to really set the style. We'll let her cool for a couple minutes and then we'll take out the rods. Now that we let the hair cool, we're going to begin taking out the rods, starting from the back and moving our way up. We're just going to undo and slowly roll them out. And we're going to take the comb, slowly comb it out. And we're back. We have just dried completely Maya's hair, and we are now parting it down the middle. That's kind of her part we decided on that's most going to be attractive to the style. And after that, we're going to take the center point of her head and take it to the behind the ear point and separate the hair into 4 sections. She has a lot of hair, so we're going to have to clip back some of the back hair so it doesn't get in with the front. Alright, so now we're going to take the front section, making sure it's really smooth and dry. The main focus here is not having too much volume at the root. We want to keep this down towards her face, really close in, getting the waves kind of around her eyebrow line and around her kind of lip area. So we're going to section these 2 front areas into around the brow line. And take the curling iron, making sure the hair is nice and smooth, holding the retention down, because again we don't want too much volume at the root, making sure the hair is nice and smooth, no twisting. You want to hold the curling iron on the hair till it's heated up. You'll know it's heated up when you can feel it on the outside, but make sure you take your hand off the curling iron after you feel the heat. Once you have it heated, take a Kevin Murphy roller. We're Bring it all the way down, making sure again it's nice and smooth, not twisted. You want to just wrap it around. All right. And take the next section below. Do the same thing. Like so. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Keeping the curling iron horizontal is key also, just keeping the curl consistent. Like so. Now in the back, do the same thing. We're going to separate it into two. Starting with the underneath section, you're going to kind of draw that down into the front a little bit, just in line with the next rod. Again, you want to comb through and smooth out that section. Be careful to get all the tangles out. Now we're on to our last section. And then after we get this in, we're going to let the hair cool, which is the most important process. It's really going to set the hair, make people believe she's a real screen siren. We're going to take some session spray, doctor it up a little bit. All right, she's going to sit for a couple minutes while we let it cool, and we'll come back to her. But this is kind of the pattern that it should look. And cords are hazardous also when you're doing this, so watch yourself. We'll be back in a couple minutes. And we're back. She's all nice and cooled down. And we'll start from the back underneath and bring out the rollers, smoothing them out. We'll take our Kevin Murphy comb and comb through the hair, starting underneath, kind of mid-shaft to ends. Alright, we're going to take some clips and clip at the bottom of each wave, kind of holding it in place. Alright, then we're going to spray them, let it sit for about 5 minutes. Up. All right, so we'll let her set for a little bit, and then we'll see the finished result. So just let the session spray set. Now we'll take out the clips, which are holding the curls tight together towards her face. And we can kind of mess with it a little bit with our hands, try to give it more of a modern twist. Look out, world. Here she comes. So, she's got some nice waves around her face, not too much volume at the root. Everything seems to be coming together. This is a Screen Siren in the making. How do you feel, Maya?
I feel good.
Good. All right. Thank you.